Every American knows Padre Pio, but I want to say it's a short story what happened to me when I first met Padre Pio. First, I want to say this, you're me and short arm. I'm going to try not to. When I first met Padre Pio, I went to the first Mass. It was in New Bedford. I heard a lot about him, but we went to the first Mass. After Mass, he was downstairs in the balcony, and we were up in the balcony. He was downstairs in the chapel, no, the hall. He had two numbers. And we watched him. It was me, Lydia, Stella, and Inez. It was us poor girls, and we watched Padre Pio. He stood in the middle, and I never seen so many teenagers and so many people go to this man. He stood in the middle on the floor, and he had his arm around everybody. He touched everyone, and everyone that went by him, he pointed. They would come to him. He knew their names, and it was so many. And I said, how can you remember all these names? And the love I saw in this man made me love him. I'm speaking for us, for Stella, Inez, Lydia. I'm the worst one to speak, but I can't help it. But I do have, I know I probably did my truth.
Don't worry, be happy.
And Gabby, I love Gabby. But I want to say one more thing. Padre Pio, we love you so much. And I have to say, I wish I had met his mother, because I have the privilege to meet his sister. She's been with me 3 days, and the mother had to be the most beautiful woman in the world to make such beautiful children.
Por mais que eu queira dizer, por mais que eu queira exprimir, a acudir-me Padre Pio, as palavras são poucas. Lembro-me, menino, quando meu pai morreu, eu tinha apenas 3 meses de nascido. E ali, Padre Pio me ajudou a ser homem. E hoje, na idade de 35 anos de idade, Padre Pio, não há palavras para expressar. Padre Pio, acredita-me que se a minha mãe estivesse agora no momento também, daria um beijo a você, Padre Pio. Bendita a hora em que há uma nota da ação.
Chega na minha cozinha tarde e quase toda ideia que eu podia ter já vai, já morreu, tudo bem. Mas cada pessoa tem a sua forma própria de expressar ou de pôr ideias juntos. Então, tem umas coisas que me pôr no papel, não pensa que não podia necessitar desse se por acaso fosse chamado para acreditar. E é precisamente isso que aconteceu. Por outro lado, me fica de pensar se me deve para a pia na crioulo ou deve para a pia na inglês. Agora, na crioulo que tem nada que me poder falar, que cabo-verdianos que já quer saber, possivelmente melhor do que nisso ao Padre Pio. Por conseguinte, me pensava também em falar qualquer coisa em inglês, para benefício daqueles que possivelmente que concede Padre Pio, como nós cabo-verdianos, teve grande sorte de conceder. Por isso mesmo, se bem ler e rapidamente umas 2 palavras que tive que pôr junto. It is indeed a great honor to be here tonight as President of the Cape Verdean American Association of Greater Brockton and be involved in this demonstration of recognition of love, care, dedication shown for so many years, 40 years altogether. And identification, yes, even though born in Italy, our beloved Padre Pio is, no doubt, another one of these rare Cape Verdean personalities caring for his fellow brothers in Cape Verde and around the world. I am absolutely certain that Cape Verde and its people felt highly blessed when the Lord touched the soul of a young priest and showed him the way to our distant and cherished Cape Verde Islands. The goodness of this man of the cloth very early started to produce results in the many activities organized, initiated, and maintained by Padre Pio. You have given of yourself for the plenty that you have given us, Cape Verdeans. Both in Cape Verde and here in the United States, we salute you and express our hopes that you will live for many years to see some of your own dreams come true. We truly thank you.
So we're going to have on this stage to my left, Cape Verdean, 2 amigos, Louis and Gabe.
Show up today, just 2 of us, but I just want to say that we cheated a little bit. We kind of record this song first, and we're just gonna lip sync, but we want to do it live, but Louis don't want to do it live. And it's chicken, so.
É que chapéu que é pequenininho, a cabeça que é grande.
I'm heard in Creole.
Dá beijo seu, fazer com mais noite é a última vez. Dá beijo seu, e tem medo, perdeu outra vez. Dá beijo seu, fazer com mais noite é a última vez. da vejo ciel. E tenho medo, perdevo outra vez. Não vejo o ciel, não vejo o ciel.
Now, can Bert hold on for 1 second? Louis has a little joke for us.
Eu estudo com a Nelson. Ele quer fazer speech, mas é que sai para pia. Mas ela tinha ela tinha ticket de paca. Ela vai Kingston Police Station. O town que ela paga bill paca na saída de caminho, mas ele estava na graça. A month later, eles mandaram bill de $20 para ele pagar na graça. Ele escreveu note com cheque de $10. Ele manda para trás, ele manda a frase, começou a dar as rodas que estão na badge.
If he had not died in the hills of La Provincia de Sonora in Mexico, I could swear he was Pancho Villa. Thank you very much, Louis. Thank you very much, Jay.
Minha crioula é caçada, mas depois dos amigos já mira de português para crioula. Agora o debate chama Vini Pereira para ver das palavras igual. Da vez passada eu era presidente de Diácono.
President Pio, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. A few minutes ago, I happened to go to the bathroom. I happened. Over there, I met one of my friends, Bobby McNeil, and I was talking to Bobby for a few minutes, and I told Bob, after listening to you and to Father Malloy, and all these people that had me, and I happen to be one of the last ones, this is like having hors d'oeuvres after a 7-course meal. However, God didn't make it, didn't want it to be that way. He wanted me to come to the United States and meet my wife Nancy, a lovely woman that I married 25 years ago. I have a lovely daughter, 22 years old. Padre Pio knows that all that he has done for me in the past, his teachings, as I worked with him as an altar boy in Brava, also has made me closer to God and to the church in the years that I have lived. Some Italian. We also have many here that only understand English. Mr. Spadone, this is for you. I hope you realize tonight what the Idea Club is all about. This is one of the few things that we do, not only for the Cape Verdean community, but for everyone, for the betterment of everyone, not only in East Bridgewater, in Boston, in New Bedford, everyone that needs help, we are sure to help, and we are sure to do. You notice tonight that the dinner was served family style. That is because the Idea Club and its members are one big happy family. Padre Pio, we are your family. We love you. Thank you. Of the Idea Club, as it was voted recently by the membership of the Idea Club. Padre Pio, this is for you. You are an honorary member of the Idea Club Incorporated.
Zoe and Ray.
I'm going to put my doctor's glasses on. You hear me okay? Take a look at this table. Who says religion and politics don't mix? Those of you who know me, and I think there's a few out there, you know that on occasions like this, I like to make fun of the guest of honor. But tonight's guest of honor is Padre Pio. Making fun of Frank Danton is hard enough, you just don't make fun of Padre Pio. So I was going to try, and I tried to look into his past, and I couldn't find anything. As they say in the old country, I couldn't find anything, so I'm going to try to be as serious as I possibly can. Padre Pio, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, you too, Lou. Tonight, we are gathered to honor a very special man on his birthday. Padre Pio was born in the Piedmont area of Italy 65 years ago into a Catholic family of modest means. Even as a child, it was evident that he was destined to be a man of the cloth. He was not your typical Italian. He couldn't sing. Although I've heard him try. If he had been born into a Jewish family, he would have been a rabbi. Had he been born into a Protestant family, he would have been a minister. Had he been born Polish, he would have been Pope. But he was born into a Catholic family. And so after many years of study, he was ordained into priesthood in 1948. About a year later, he was sent, upon his request, to the Cape Verde Islands. His first tour of duty was in Fogo. This was a sort of an apprenticeship. He was sent to Fogo to learn patience. That was to prepare him to go to Bravo. After 7 years there, he was ready for anything. And so he went to the island of Bravo, where he spent 23 years. Personally, I have very little memory of him during this period. But I've been told that he could be seen riding over the cobblestone streets of Bravo on his motorcycle, his brown robe waving in the breeze, off to comfort some family in need. In Brava, his was a multiple role. He was an architect, building and renovating churches and chapels. He was confidant, confessor, educator, defender of people's rights, psychologist, and most of all, a friend in times of need. He organized athletic teams, social groups, training schools, special programs for children, theater groups, orphanage, and even an infirmary. He taught us all that poverty is not shameful. You can be poor, humble, and still be a worthy, meaningful human being. And oh yes, dreams can come true. 10 years ago, he left Bravo and came to this country because he felt there was a need for his work among the thousands of Cape Verdeans who came here in search of a better life. A life he himself had told them would be possible. It was here that I first came to really know this humble, friendly, and loving man. It was during the rehearsals for the play Descarado. It was he who arranged a place for us to rehearse
and often he would go to watch our progress and give us encouragement. During our first show, I think he was more nervous than any one of us, and at the end of the show, he was relieved. He has many great dreams to fulfill, and it is our responsibility to help him realize those dreams just as he helped us realize ours. We must do all we can to assist him in his many endeavors, and I know that we will, because it was from him that we learned how truly joyful it is to give. Thank you for your attention.
For once in the 44 years I've known Joe, he listened to me and he kept it.
Anzitutto un pregato grande come un mare di Cabo Verde, che c'è infine. Obrigado a todos, não quero falar nome. Obrigado sobretudo pelas grandes surpresas que nós ali. Era a minha irmã que nunca esperava, mas o doutor deu uma injeção antes da chegada e nada aconteceu. Porém, tem alguma coisa que está torta. Todas as boas palavras que nos falam de coração. Tenho certeza que nenhuma é mentira, também ninguém exagera. O mundo fala que é santo, vou fazer isto, vou fazer aquilo outro. E nós é calada. Me lembro daquela. Mas eu tinha razão. E cheio de nós e tem razão. Uma vez quando estava lá, Cabo Verde, o Padre Pio, me acompanhei. A boa, vou nascer com camisa. Como que nascemos matrimoniais? Boa temos sorte. E é verdade. De fato, no meu tempo, e ainda agora, ordem de capuchinhos, entre a tradição, quem que lá na Jabrava, naquela pracinha, sugeri poi, já depois da independência, que tudo dito, que é palavrinha, largo dos capuchinhos. De fato, o capuchinho fazia circunstância. E então, sem a companhia daquele tempo, sem Padre Antoninho e Padre Bernardo ali, sem as irmãs, sem um e outro, nunca te nome, um monte de que me estava a agradecer. Nunca te fazia nada. Eu mais de 40 anos de fadiga, de tudo que a gente passa. Então, a Canhose, alguma coisa não pode ainda fazer, então muito obrigado. Deus para Canhose. Amanhã a missa de rezar para nós, tudo que está ali, para Deus abençoe nós, Deus nos paz, alegria, amor, para tirar tudo fadiga que nós temos nas nossas casas. Bem, mais uma vez, obrigado a todos. A todos.
Comemora 40 anos em está conosco de Cabo Verde e também comemora 65 anos que é falado, que é 65 anos falado de idade. É bolo a entender como é livro que fazer, de livro.
If there's anyone in the world that I will do something for, it's for Padre Pio. Because I have a